So I'm here to speak about Rising Tide. It's a grass...
They can't hear you. You got to speak into the mic.
Oh, see, I'm new to this. I'm not, this isn't what I do, so thank you. I'm here to talk about Rising Tide and why I started affiliating myself with Rising Tide. I have been involved probably for 3 years now, started with the Sierra Club, like all of you, fighting the coal terminals. I've been voting all my life, I've been active, I've been to 40 hours of hearing, and I still do not feel heard. I've submitted public comments, and Washington State is under attack with the fossil fuels. So I'm feeling to the point where I need to step it up. So I joined Rising Tide. They're a grassroots community. They're unpaid activists collectively getting together to do direct action. And I'm here to tell you that this year, this is the time we need to start stepping it up and doing some direct action. I never thought in my life I would be saying this right here. I am legally vulnerable, and my advisors have said maybe I shouldn't be talking about this, but I didn't climb a tripod in the Everett Delta train yard and sit for 8 hours and miss my daughter's first day of school to sit in jail for 27 hours to not speak out. I want to be heard, and I want to ask you to be heard. And I want us to stand up and step it up. I know many of you are doing this full time and dedicating your lives to it. Oh, I have to wrap it up already. Okay, so here I am to say, I just want to say a couple things. That we have to remember the things we love. We have to protect what we love. It is about what we love. And I'm here. In November, we're going to be talking about our climate future. And there's many people to join, many groups to join. Turn to your neighbors today. Introduce yourself. Get connected. If you don't feel connected yet, just get in there and do it. We can fight big oil with our big hearts, our love, our commitment, and our passion, and our energy, and that is what is going to win, because dollars is not it.
Wow, what a beautiful day. Your faces, if you could just see how beautiful you all look out there. I'm Jan, I'm a raging granny. I too am a reluctant activist. A year ago, I was enjoying my retirement in Anacortes. Then I found out accidentally that Skagit County has the highest third highest rate of cancer in the state. I started looking at that because I come from a cancer family, found out that we have a 45% higher rate of bladder cancer in Skagit. My mother died of bladder cancer. As soon as I heard that, I was swept away into the movement. We just got back some brand new cancer data from the Washington State Department of Health on Friday. Turns out that we also have an 80% higher rate of melanoma of the skin in Skagit, in my zip code. My zip code has a 30% higher rate of bladder cancer and prostate cancer. So I live next to 2 refineries that have been high priority violators of the Federal Clean Air Act for at least 20 years. Probably were, yeah, it's kind of a bad situation. I don't want to be a wet blanket, but if you live near a refinery, you need to find out what they're emitting. Go online to the EPA, look at their ECHO report. ECHO stands for Environmental Compliance History Online. Look at the refineries in your neighborhood. About the 5th page or so, you'll see the toxic release inventory. Our 2 refineries release 300,000 pounds of toxins and carcinogens into the air every year. So, let me just I have to wrap up, but let me just get off of medicine for a second, and I see all you raging grannies out there. Join us. I gotta say, I was terrified that morning, but it was the biggest hoot I ever experienced, and you ought to experience it too, and it's up to baby boomers to stand with these young people. We created this, or we stood by while it was created. It's our job to help them. Thank you, solidarity!